Alright, everybody. Hello, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be a quick reading for you all. I decided to come on at the last minute. So, today is June 3rd, 2025, and it's about almost 11 o'clock at night, Eastern Standard Time. So, if you're in another time zone, then, you know, thank you for watching. So, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, okay? It's a little fuzzy here. Okay, that's way better. If you haven't checked out my calendar journal that I have now released on Amazon, the link is in all over my page. So it is like a goal tracker, 30-day challenge, monthly check-in. You got paper for like write your grocery list, budget planning, and it does have actual calendar here. And like I say, I didn't put any dates up here, so you can still use these pages going into next year. But of course, you won't be able to utilize the monthly calendar and then the calendar that's in the back. But all of these pages, I put plenty of blank pages in here for you to like manifest, journal writing, if you want to turn this into a personal diary, however that you want to do. It's plenty of note pages in here. And I really want people to get back to pen to paper, pencil to paper, because I feel like just keep typing into your cell phone, your laptop, using that as a daily notepad. It's convenient. But to me, in just my personal opinion, it's desensitizing. How really can your manifestations, if you're doing your 369 method, come through you typing it on the phone? Get back to whether you're young or old school, and write it down. Write and draw your own little emojis, your hearts, your smiley faces. Create those yourself, right? What do you think that they got the emojis from? From the old school time when we were writing in our journals and diaries, and we would put I heart you and put your initials, your boyfriend or your girlfriend initials, and things like that, right? So I want us to get back to writing our feelings and emotions onto paper as a sense of release. Yeah? Okay. Now, for whatever reason, I am saging today, and I'm going to be honest, I have not saged in a while, so I don't know what's going on, what's about to go on. Um, but I do have a message also of why I came on. Um, I've always been talking about Rahu in K2, and I do Vedic Sidereal on this channel, not Tropical Western. And Rahu in K2 move, but every 18, 20 years. Okay? So the last time that it moved was in 2001, in the month of September. And we all recall on what happened in the month of September 2001. Now, I just seen something, allegedly where a broadcast TV show called TMZ released some type of documentary or special regarding what happened in the month of September 2001. And it was from their perspective of information and research and interviews that they have done based on allegedly things that did not occur on that day, but they felt from their perspective and research that was going to happen or be utilized. Now, every time that I talk about K2 and Rahu, I tell y'all that significant events happen and has been happening, okay, way before our time. because of Rahu in K2. That is nothing new. It will continue. If you don't know anything about Rahu in K2, do your own research. But I do have a couple of videos up under my channel, up under the live, um, regarding Rahu in K2. But Rahu in K2 has just left Virgo and Pisces and now have moved into Leo and Aquarius, 11th and 5th house. And I've been showing y'all things in the readings that has been occurring that will play out because of Rahu in K2. That has moved. Okay? So, unfortunately, there will be, allegedly, another very, 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 very serious occurrence. May not be similar to what happened in September of 2001. It may not be the exact same thing, but it will be something to the detriment. Okay? Now, they told me, where is my numbers cards? I have to find my numbers cards. Which I should have did before I came on here. Yeah, they told me to use those. This reading is not about that. I will be doing a Rahu K2 reading, but not tonight. But the reason I came on is because I got this download epiphany, which is just me pulling cards and reading the cards, allegedly. Now, every 18-20 years, because of Rahu, if you think back before 2001, we have had several long-term occurrences and devastations to happen. Before 2001, we had our American troops that was stationed in Afghanistan for almost 10 years. So before 2001, that time period. And then before Afghanistan, we had, I forgot what video I did where I named everything. But if you do your research and look back, every war, allegedly, that has happened, the World War I, II, III's, what happened in 2001 when our troops were stationed or pretty much stayed over there almost 10 years in Afghanistan, things like that. Okay. Hey, Miss Linda. That happens because of Rahu K2. Okay. Now, this is -10. So, I'm not quite sure if this, for me to read this, if this is before October or in the month of October or 10 more months. Okay, now I'm just going to see if I can get another card. If it wasn't a negative in front of it, then I would be okay. The month of October, 10 weeks, something like that, or 10 more months. Because the Rahu K2 transit is a total of 18 months. So we would have time for this to allegedly, unfortunately, some type of severe occurrence to happen, okay, because of Rahu and Ketu. So let me see. So before October, so that we're in June. So that's June until September. Or like I said, it can be October, or it can be 10 more weeks or 10 more months. Okay? So we got one. So I look at omens, okay? So what do we say happened in September 2001 on that date? Mm-hmm. So even if I still add this, it would be 11, 2, 2, 10, 11, 2, 10, or 11, or the number 1. Also can be one more year, so that would be June 3rd of next year, 2006. Remember, we are in the year of the snake, and we do have another number 1. So exactly what I was talking about the transition of Rahu and Ketu in 2001. Mm-hmm. That happened in September. We also got triple wands, which is also 11. If you want to do 11, 11. Some of you, I know I have been seeing 1111 almost every day. I have been screenshotting it on my phone. 444s, 1111s. For me, you may also been seeing your birthday on your phone. Um, so, like I said, personally writing, okay, your feelings and emotions, your dreams, journaling, okay, 1111. So, the ethers, your higher self, yourself allegedly in the other timeline, is speaking to you. So whatever you're choosing to do or not to do now is affecting, okay, your vibration and your outcome in your other timeline. Some of you may not understand or believe that, but it is different yous in different timelines, okay, in different realms. So alignment also is necessary. You'll be surprised. People don't even think about alignments. They don't care. They don't even phantom anything to that sort. Okay? They're so caught up into this realm that they really think that there is nothing else but this realm, and that's it. And so their other self is having a very hard time to ascend or stay or be the version of the higher self. Okay, your whole purpose also is to become your higher self in this realm and the others as one, right? Oh, Stagner came in. I don't have my other phone up here to look at the messages, so I'm having to look at the camera once I stop talking. So if it's a delay, just give me a chance, okay? Third eye, yeah. Talking about higher self. Now we only need to see the crown. Third eye in reverse is also rejecting spirit, rejecting, I mean, whatever your religious denomination is, but it is rejecting spirit, rejecting your own sense of consciousness. Our consciousness is as one, connected to one source. But third eye is also like I said, just break it down using your regular eyes. Okay, now this may not be you, but it can be people around you right now that is not using their third eye. They're trying to fumble around with what I see in the dark. Well, I can walk in the dark very well. I guess I do use my third eye more than even in a child. When I was a child, I could walk around in the dark and find whatever I need because in my mind I would know where it's at, where it's placed, how it's turned, where the doorknob is, how many steps. I don't know if that's some type of OCD, AHD, or whatever, but I believe it's just connected to my consciousness and my third eye, because there's plenty of people that can actually see through their third eye. That's what you're supposed to do. But allegedly, they dumbed that down for us, and to rely on our public eyes is what I want to call it, right? But yeah, Mr. DeVille Crowley, the devil card in reverse. Now this is just like an energy check-in. Hey, Stagner. Hey, LJ. Y'all in here late tonight. I'm glad I did come on for a quick minute. Now, this also could be the people around you, because of, like I said, what we're going through, or will be going through the next couple of days, which is the strawberry moon, and also Mars sidereal going into Leo, a fire house of where K2 is. Okay? Now, remember, K2 is your understanding your purpose here as a spiritual being living a human experience. That's what it is, right? That's exactly what we all are doing. But some people are losing the logic of that. What is this? New Vitality in reverse. It is also another number 1. No, my cards are not in reverse. And even if they were, they're going to come out how they need to come out. Because you're not feeling like new vitality right now anyway. So why should it be in the upright? It's going to come out according to the atmosphere, the energy. Okay, a lot of people, everybody right now, you may still be in a good mood, right? But you're not seeing things coming to you. Everything is feeling like you're fumbling around in the dark, trying to make decisions, trying to figure out where is this, where is that, where do I go? Is this what I'm looking for? Is this what I want to do? Yeah, another one. You see that? So I already showed you these ones here. Ain't these just came out? 1, 1, 1, 1. Aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Aces. New vitalities, new beginnings, new start. It's not like you just get one new beginning and that's it. And that's the only thing that you're striving for. You understand, right? If you look back, you've been getting new beginnings your whole lifetime. Right? Opportunities to get a car, a vehicle, to buy a home, to rent a home, to be approved for an apartment, you got approved for an application, to work somewhere. New beginnings. You met somebody new, you dated, yeah, maybe it didn't work out. New beginnings. Some of us got married, yeah, some of us got divorced. But stop acting like you never had new beginnings at all in life. And like right now, it's like, oh, I wish I could have a new beginning. You always get them. But the human experience is for you to go through that new beginning and see what you can do with it. right? The same with the person that you're, um, utilizing that new beginning with, especially if it's love and marriage. Everything else is going to be solo. Your marriage is not going to help you to sit at your desk and work every day, right? That's a solo thing. So that's still, I don't know what guide I got tonight, so just bear with me. Uh, Maybe they came in when I lit this sage because I'm not familiar with this guide. Another one, Destiny. Oh, wow. Vesta, you actually know what you be talking about. I do. Look at that. 10, 10, Destiny. Yeah. Most of y'all figured it was going to be something negative at the end. Nope, nope, nope. See, that's the lack of the new vitality that you need to get out of your system. That's why you're not having any new beginnings, because you go automatically to negativity. Mm. Which a lot of times you think that you don't. Why is my guide so aggressive today? I don't know who this is. Who is this? Nine of solar plexus, courage, willpower. Okay, that's third house of Gemini, where Jupiter is right now, Vedic Sidereal. But we got the Nine of Wands, suffering in silence. But it's in reverse because you are coming out of that. You are finding your way in the dark. Temptation, the Devil card, in reverse. It's like you're in the car and you're about to turn the corner and go straight. Okay, come on through, Spirit Guide. Where you come from? I like you. You're a little aggressive though, but okay. That's good. Okay, so we got triple ones on the table, but they are in reverse. Okay. Because we are in the beginning stages, only about what, a week or two in of Rahu and Ketu moving into Leo 5th house and 11th house of Aquarius. And we got 17 more months to go, right? So at some point of time, these aces will turn up right for you to complete that part of your journey and or destiny. It seems here also that you need to get in what we talked about in the last reading, harmony. Okay? Now, this also, like I said, can be regarding platonic relationships, relationships at your job, you at your job. I know everybody don't work. You yourself in your community, where you're living, what you're doing, what you're not doing, getting back into your skills, your hobbies. Vitality come from oneself first. Before you can have and be vitality to another person, you got to be energetic, outgoing, shine bright like the sun, feel like the sun, very energetic. A lot of you also feeling very lethargic. This is the movement, okay, of Mars leaving Cancer, the water sign, water, feelings and emotions, going into fire. I know the name of it. It's over there in my phone. The proper name of it for in Vedic Sidereal. But it's you also losing that obsession, or will be. It's somebody here that is very obsessed around you, about you. It's a lot of jealousy. If you got evil eye jewelry, pendants, or whatever, wear it. You're gonna need to wear it. I got one, but I need to put it on one of my bracelets. I'm wearing my PL and stuff like that, my pyrite, my citrine and stuff like that right now. as a way of protection. I stay on with my obsidian. But if you got any evil eye type of stuff, now's the time to pull it out and to wear it. You got pride in reverse. That's why something else is not particularly working around you or for you. Somebody got pride issues. Could also be about or regarding relationships. It's about attracting to those people who serve your higher good. And I just talked about your higher self, right? But don't be prideful or be in your ego, which is also the sun energy, and still connect yourself or keep yourself connected to it. Also can be a job. Okay? For some of you, why this relationship or dating process with a particular person is not working, because of their pride and trust issues. And you don't trust them and you don't trust the situation. You're steady tempted to it. But that soon also will dissipate. Okay? Now, for some of you also with Mars moving into Leo, this temptation may actually get heavier. Okay? And you're feeling around in the dark. Is this my Ace of Cups? But it's not bringing it's not bringing a new sense of vitality. It seems like I'm replaying something as a lesson that I've already been through or learned, but the temptation is just so tasty. That's your pride wanting to stay connected to that, okay? And having your third eye closed about it. Well, I see it with my third eye, but I want to keep my third eye closed right now because I love this obsession, temptation, attraction, lust. Okay, you got fear in reverse. I realize that you're not realizing that testing your resolve to live in an energy of love. It's kind of like some of you are fearful to let this go. Also can be a sense of compulsion. Now, this may not be about a love relationship. This can also be about food. It can be the way that you talk. It could be your actions for some of you. Your compulsive actions that you have. Retail therapy, shopping. Whatever it is. The devil ain't always about SCX. Yeah? It's also saying trust yourself. See, there, indecision in reverse. A decision in the making. Because you know at the end, it is going to affect your destiny in some type of way. Your destiny equals your outcome, right? So, not using your intuition in all aspects of life. This is why the third eye is in reverse, like I said, right? All right, let's move on quickly. Somebody has continually or is trying to affect your soul's growth by laying guilt trips on you. And they're doing the guilt trip is because of their being in their pride. They can't seem to let pride go in order for love to happen because they're fear-based or fearful of that sense of vitality for them in their life to happen. Some people are compulsive to stay attached to negative outcomes. And we talked about this, about, being hard to get a person or yourself out of a loop, right? Remember before I put the destiny card out, I said some of you expected the last card to be negative. But hoping it was going to be positive, but your first mindset, it's going to be in reverse and be negative too. That is the fear base. That is that's the trusting issues. That is the in between of the indecision. If you don't make a decision, that's a decision also, right? So, all right, we got Knight of Wands here. That is the movement of Mars energy moving into a fire house. Somebody is coming back around, or you will have temptation or lustful dreams and thoughts again. Some lustful dreams and thoughts again. High Priestess in reverse. Third eye up there in reverse. Not trusting your inner knowing. For some of you, you ain't even been researching and looking up stuff and doing things that you were doing, okay, and helping you with, you had a sense of vitality and like, oh, you were so engulfed in doing something here, okay. You may not want anybody to know or want me to know with the High Priestess in reverse. This also can be a secret affair that is going on here. May not be with you, but it could be with your person. And this is why you don't trust them. Three of Cups. Yeah, this is a secret affair here going on. It's a huge sexual secret affair that is going on here. And you know that it's not going to turn into an Ace of Cups. You're hoping and trusting that some type of vitality or harmony or balance will come from it or be restored back to it. But you're about to make a decision anyway. You're coming out of the fear of being able to let it go. Okay? Some of you were fearful, like, I don't want to let this go yet. What would I do? What would I have if I do let it go? Until I do find or have an Ace of Cups. But when you started messing with the person or dealing with the situation or signed up with this job, you knew it wasn't going to be vitality. You knew it wasn't going to be your all be all Ace of Cups. You knew the person or the work environment was toxic when you got there. Okay? But you tried to play along with it and everything. Three of Cups. Holding your breath, backing out of your intuition, trying to ignore it, still trying to play the game with it. Knight of Wands. So I need to get the card behind the Magician because you will be using Cups or Darn. Of course, having all the resources on the table as the Magician, you will, or this person, will be using the Cups. There is the Pentacle, the Sword, the Wand, and the Cup. So Cups are surrounding the Magician. So this is about feelings and emotions. Trust, fear, indecision, pride, and guilt. Like I said, June the 11th, we got the moon coming up. So some type of decision you will make. Now, you may not, for some of you, emotionally state it, but within, you're going to do it. You're going to release that ego and fear and indecision, and you're going to make it from within. Now, your actions may be, hey, what's up, this, well, I'm kind of busy, I'm moving around, I got this to do, I got that to do, I'm just making time for myself, I'm hooking up with my friends and cousins or co-workers, or I got a family event to go to. So you're going to try and let the situation kind of die down, but, it's kind of like you're not trying to feel guilty for doing it. Okay, because once you start to feel guilty for letting this situation go, it's going to put you in a fear base. It's going to put you in a fear base, which is the root chakra. Okay, and this is why the devil card, Mr. Crowley up here, not associated, is in reverse. Not wanting to be left in that root chakra. Resentment, anger, bitterness, hatred, and things like that. You want this vitality, 3 of Cups, you know, that happiness, that glow, that interaction. You want this in your life. You don't want to live in pride and ego and indecisiveness and fear. This is not what you want in your environment, what you're creating as your life here. This is also a person that is hoping that you will not let them go because they have not let you go. They're hoping within the next 3 days, 3 hours, 3 weeks, or under 3 months that they will be able to reconnect with you, to ask you out, to meet up, to date. Okay, also can be an intimate connection. But they just don't know when. High Priestess in reverse. And what is all the secrecy here with this person? Give me something on the High Priestess in reverse. It's something here that they don't want you to know. They could also be celebrating something or going on a trip, vacation, or celebrating some type of wedding, baby shower, going to a wedding, baby shower, birthday, something like that. And they don't want you to know. They also don't want you to see or know or give off it seems like this person don't want to ignite your intuition that they are interacting through dating or intimacy. They are going out doing other things with other people, and quickly. I don't see them staying, but they are having sexual innuendos, and they are not trying to trigger your intuition because a lot of you are very intuitive like me, and you pick up on it. Okay, whether you're masculine or divine feminine, it doesn't matter. But oh, I see it. Okay, thank you. They're trying to block your third eye because their third eye is blocked too. They don't want you to see and know intuitively. Okay, so they're blocking it with the High Priestess in reverse, that they are interacting with one or more people. Now, some of them, they may just be going out doing things, but for some people, this person is intimate with at least one of these little heifers or bros. Okay, what is the High Priestess? See there, 3 of look at there. Leo energy for me, where K2 is. Give me something on the 2 of Cups. Oh, now this Ace of Pentacles was in the upright, but as I was flipping it, it flipped in reverse. This is a new person coming in for you. Look, negative. You thinking that it won't, it is. Just like you met that person or reunited with somebody from your past in your neighborhood, or somebody you grew up with or you knew from the neighborhood or something like that. This is a new happening coming in. But not until you emotionally and compulsively let this other situation go in your heart. Your heart and your mind is your aligned as one is your manifestation. That's how you manifest. That's why I want you to write. Okay? That's why I want you to physically write. Can be in my journal, but I want you to physically write your manifestations. And intuitively, this is why your person still with the High Priestess in reverse, and this is you too. They don't want you to see that this is coming up for you. They want you to stay in this vibration of this while they are this. Okay? It's kind of like, you know, this person is leaving this, so they already have done this. But I feel with the Three of Swords, this person has came back again to one of these little people here. And you. And this is why it's trust issues. Now, some of you already know this, but I think this is more of somebody who is newer than older. But either way, you will be finding this out. It will be some type of secret lifted. Something is going to come to the surface that you will find out. Also can be a conversation. This person just don't want you to know yet. I had my conversation yesterday, so I found out what mine was. So if I did, then most likely you will be finding out yours sooner or later too, the closer we get to the moon. The strawberry full moon on June the 11th. And remember, Mars move on June the 7th, a couple of more days. So expect this person to come towards you. That's action energy, Mars, right? What is this Ace of Pentacles? It really was in the upright, but then it flipped. Because I feel the part of the destiny is to work as you, as the magician. Because if you don't want it, then you don't want it. So you will continue to create your own environment. Keep dealing with this emotionally, physically, whatever it is. You have to want and create new. Okay? To emotionally detached from it. Some of you gonna be heartbroken. You know, it may sting a little bit, but you'll be alright. I don't really feel like whoever this was is a newer person, that you were all so much connected to them like that. You know, they was fun. They was good. Probably very also good in bed or whatever the case. But I don't feel or see that you were really attached to them like that. Because I feel that you were really waiting on more of a new. And I feel like Three of Cups, this was more of like a fun, you know, a fun thing for you. Okay. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse on the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Because you're going to know the new situation coming in. You're not going to sabotage that. And that person is not either. Okay? And this person, new person, will not be just be coming from something that they were just dealing with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So, Six of Swords for me, you know, for my channel is not talking. So, you don't know this person yet. This Two of Pentacles. Why did I say Two of Pentacles? Two of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles. You have to want this, and you have to have the strength and the vitality to be able to assert yourself with tenacity, okay, to try again. That's why I also say the Seven of Swords in reverse is you have to don't want to self-sabotage, to try again. Give your number or email out or conversation or whatever it is to interact with somebody, and to put some work in it. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, to get to know whoever this new person coming in. Whoever this other newer person is, it was fun. It was good. You know, you started getting very attracted to them. You started to have to listen more to your intuition. And now that you will be, I don't feel that this Three of Swords will be long for you. But for this person, though, it's going to be longer. You know why? It's because they're not listening to their intuition about who you are. You are their Two of Cups, but they are the Knight of Wands. So, as a magician, they are affecting their own destiny. hmm They are affecting and changing their destiny by staying a Knight of Wands energy, instead of being a co-create or magician to create the Two of Cups with you. Y'all could just be coming or will be coming back from not talking to each other. Look at there, the Tower. hmm This has been somebody that hasn't been speaking to you. Yeah, they haven't, because they've been Three of Cupping. They've been Three of Cupping. Okay? But it has been silence between the both of you. But that silence is about to be broken. Mars. Y'all already know Vesta be on it now. 6th house of Virgo. Like I said, for some of you, this is a work affair. Some of you eventually also will have the strength to leave this job because it's a Tower anyway, but also staying there dealing with this person after a sexual encounter. Um, you're going to figure out it's not good for you, but you're going to have an ace to move on anyway. Okay? Um, like I said, Knight of Wands energy, the change in this person is they're going to want to start to act like being a service to you. They're going to break the conversation, okay? Trying to keep you hanging on, right? Because they see you also as a magician too. Well, I'm getting ready to create something else in my life, right? And I'm about to break off. They don't want you to do that. hmm So they're going to start acting like, how can I help you? How can I be a service to you? I heard something. Do you want me to fix your tire? Do you want me to fix your car? Do you want me to bring you something to eat? Do you want me to make you something to eat? Cook you something to eat? hmm they're going to start trying to do this a little at a time and hoping that you will stay open long enough for them to allow them, the strength card here, for them to try to make it into a full-time job. But I don't think y'all want that anymore. Because you're going to see something here is going to come out as the revelation of a secret. Yep. Now, some of you, before I let y'all go, some of you are going to get extra busy at work. Now, if you do work around food or in the hospitality field, such as restaurant, hotel, um, picking up food orders, taking it to people's house as a driving service. Y'all know who those companies are. It's going to be booming. Okay, so um, gas up your car, get it tuned up, because you're going to have a lot of orders coming from restaurants so that you could pick them up and take them to people's house. And some of you will decide to go into that as a full-time service. That's what you're about to create as the magician here. And also eating. I see it here. Mars. Some of you, Mars will be in your first house if you're a Virgo, or Mars will be in your sixth house for some of you. But Mars will be in fifth house of Leo. Okay? Be careful on your eating, because I never really said too much about the devil card here about compulsively eating. Um, be careful with that. You snacking. You're eating, okay? You're not working out. You need to stretch. You need to walk. You need to build your strength. Strength lifting, weight lifting, or whatever. Make sure you consult your physician before you start any type of exercise. This is also connected to your destiny here. because this person that's coming into your future is going to be a fit person. They may not be, go to the gym every day and run 10 miles a day type of person, but they are going to be in shape. They are going to eat good. They're very energetic when it comes to uh, plant life. It can be. So I don't know if that's vegan or vegetarian or whatever. But they also are going to be a workaholic. So I'm going to let you know now. But they like to help people. Okay? So that is something that Two of Cups here that some of y'all may have very much in common with this person. And they could work in the hospitality field, restaurant. They can own a restaurant. Um, like I say, work in hotel, food delivery. Um, they also could work at a gym, or you meet them at a gym. This also can be at a dinner invitation that some of y'all attend, a cookout, or something like that. I don't know when the next holiday is coming up. Let me find something to throw on this real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all go. It's whatever I can pick up quickly. It's two things. Oh, okay. That card came out in the last reading. What is this Mars? Okay, hold on. Mars energy is lucky, happy coincidence, reward, good fortune, unexpected rendezvous, carefree, a fling, and a flirt. Not only your person coming back to you, wanting to restart this fling and being a flirt. I already showed you the Knight of Wands, right? But you also are going to start having a newer fling and being a flirt and get ready for some type of unexpected rendezvous, and you're going to be up for it. So get ready, get yourself together, eat kind of good, get your strength up, because you will be doing some or having some unexpected rendezvous. Mars is about to make it happen, going into Leo, 5th house of dating. Also, an intimate house. It is also a making a child house. So if you can get pregnant or want children, be very careful with that. Because Mars, with a Knight of Wands, you very much can have a child unexpectedly. Because Mars is non-stop. Okay? And it's in a fire house. So it ain't nothing but getting around, going around, moving around. Hey, what you doing? Come go with me. Come go to this party. Come go to this dinner. This. I got a birthday party. Come with me. Let's go swimming. You're going to be moving around. Okay? You ain't going to be sitting in the house. Then you got the woman here on the 6th house. So this is a masculine that is about to flirt with a divine feminine here. Masculines, you will decide to have an unexpected rendezvous or finally say something to flirt to this divine feminine, because you want it to work. You're ready to plant seeds and get the fruition. Like I said, even if this is that person from over here, they want to change things to be able to get good fortune from this, even though they were backstabbing you, which I'm sorry. I just had to say it. This is in reverse. No deep commitment, not reawakening lost hopes, and not manifesting deep desires. So like I said, you will have to have the strength to manifest this deep desire to move on here. Don't let this unexpected rendezvous and they start back flirting and things like that with you to distract you as the magician. Your person may be single and you may be too, but they are 3 of cupping. Okay? Um, you're about to go into full-time mode. Receiving good fortune with Jupiter in third house of Gemini, which is courage, strength, and willpower, to finally make a decision and to take action. So, you're going to be flirting, okay? You're going to come up on some type of fling. You're going to be feeling very carefree, especially once you finally understand this Three of Swords, and you be like, you know what? I ain't even trying to sit in that. They can do what they do. I'm gone. I'm not trying to manifest that or take myself way down that road. You know, it was fun, it was good, it was happy, but yeah, I'm out. And Mars is gonna give you that energy to leave. What is this? There it go. This is what's coming in. Okay. Now it is in reverse because you got to have the strength to be able to co-create as the magician. It can't be as above, so below if you're not doing the work as the manifestation as below. Okay? Um, but you will. You will. Okay? What else did we need to do? I think that was it. But why is the soulmate card in reverse? Totality. Oh, it's not time. Yep. It's not time. You got to walk. You got to walk and have this adventure. That's what I was telling you. It's not time for the new soulmate because totality is kind of like you don't trust anything or anybody to catch you, to fall for you, to really like you, to go the distance. So you're thinking more, you keep thinking more of short term, because nothing is coming through as long term. But the adventure is that you got to walk, okay? You got to walk onto this path. And however that path or long it is for you to find this totality, that's your destiny, okay? But you may not have to actually walk that far, but it's an adventure. What did I say in the beginning of the reading? Right? Rewind and listen to what I said at the beginning of the reading. Remember that this is a human experience. We are spiritual beings. So the whole point is everything is an adventure. We have ups and downs and heartbreaks and turbulence and everything like that. But it's all about the strength card. You always have more good fortune, more than you have devastation. But we have to take in harmony everything that does happen and come to us. But it does sometimes happen by what we assist in co-creating. You know, if you keep allowing things to go on for too long, then you're walking that particular adventure too long. You know, it's like you know you need to get off of that path and put yourself on the path of something else. Brand new, spontaneous, carefree, that word again. Tender, innocent, creativity, beginnings, and inexperience. And notice that these are two children again. Like I said, with this Mars going into Leo, be very careful. This person also may have created a child on you with these two children cards here by one type of outing or one night stand that they did. That also could be a secret for some of y'all. But they're about to leave that also. It's like this new vitality is the innocence that you're bringing to a newer situation, a new part or destiny of your life. And it's because of Rahu in K2 after 20 years moving into Leo and Aquarius. It has not been there. Okay? It has not been there. So this is a whole new dating scenario. This is a whole new 18-month adventure that you need to get ready for. And it is going to be a more unexpected rendezvous, very spontaneous energy and action. You're just going to be feeling a lot more carefree. Okay? And it's going to be a lot of happy coincidences, rewards, good fortune, different type of luck. You will be flirting a lot. I don't really see that you may be committing right off the bat, but you will be in some flings, and for some of you, and you will be flirting a lot. And a lot of people will be flirting with you because the Rahu Ketu is for everybody. It's not just for you that's watching the reading. Yes? Okay? So people going to be flirting with you and you're going to be flirting back. If you want to do or have that rendezvous, that's going to be up to you. But I don't feel that you're really going to go totally all the way in, okay, until you're ready or think or feel that it is your proper Two of Cups, okay? All right, so that's it. That's it for today. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow evening. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.